But let me read her captions that she did on Instagram when she posted this nonsense. I wouldn't miss the words. I invested my heart. Which hearts? Abena, which hearts did Abena Korkor invest? Won't kwani oba what told Domudai. I won't continue to say I fall in love before. Abena Korkor, tell us.
Abena Korkor has gone nude.
Yeah.
And clearly it falls under Indecent Exposure Act. And so clearly, if the law doesn't grab her, then I don't know the kind of country in which we find ourselves. Then it means the laws work on certain people.
Yes, people. I welcome you to the channel in Semwa, Ghana. Now, today the matter we come, Charlie, it be hot. I mean, the lights are even off, but still I had to do this for the viewers. Currently, I will be or anybody that is on Twitter would know that Abena Korkor is trending at number one position there. And then Abena Korkor is not trending for a good reason at all. This time we know that she, you know, pulls a lot of stunts and all that, those stuffs online. But Charlie, this is way beyond like what below the belt now. This is something below the belt for Abena Korkor. And so if you are watching this video and you don't know Abena Korkor, this is the beautiful Abena Korkor. Very beautiful woman. You can see her on your screen. Very beautiful woman, intelligent woman. She's a past student of the University of Cape Coast. Okwe girls. Very smart girl. She at a point worked with TV3, but because of one or two beings, she had to go out. Now she's posted her nude pictures, near the nude, not semi-nude though. When we are talking about nude, she's been able to show her vagina to the world. The vagina that is supposed to be that private thing that his husband or his boyfriend should be the only one that can have access to that. And Abena Korkor show the world. Yes, and I'm even scared, but I'll definitely show you, so you don't worry, just stay tuned. I would have to wait till the video is above 2-3 minutes before I can show you her vagina that you want to watch. Yes, I know you like to watch people's vagina, but my problem is that should we sit down for her to do crazy things like that before people that are responsible for her or people that are her family members will come into, you know, the picture and tell us what is really wrong with her? Yes, she's made it publicly known that she is a bipolar patient, and then medically up here everything isn't right. But then to go to that extent to be showing, you know, first it was semi, you know, stuffs like this. She was showing stuffs like this. But now, let me even just show you something small. This. Oh, sorry. Take your time. I will show you Abena Korkor's private part you want to watch. Yes, I will show you. I said I will show you. What is your problem? I will show you. So, just give me a minute. Let me pick up that picture that you want to watch. Yes, Abena Korkor showing the whole world VVJ. Other people call it vagina or whatever. Yes, I mean, even this Saturday we saw her at the VGMA red carpet, and then she spoke very nice to Sewa, which we all knew that they were having some misunderstanding and all that, but we were not expecting something like this. I mean, this is way okay. Thank God the light is back, so I can show you Abena Korkor's nude. So yes, today I have a guest here. I'll bring him on board very shortly so that he would also share his opinion about this. But if you want to see Abena Korkor's videos and pictures that she shared, this is the first one I'm going to show you. Yes, Abena Korkor had the balls to show this. So now we are looking for whoever took the picture. I mean, if your friend is misbehaving and you keep on encouraging her like that, then you yourself, you have a problem. What I showed you isn't even that. This is extreme. Look at this one. Look at this. Yes, it flashed your eyes. I will definitely bring it back, but let's, bro, Tracy, I would like you to share. Come in, it looks like you are not seen in a frame. Yes, this set is quite small, so you would have to, yeah. I'm sure you've seen these pictures from Abena.
Yes, I have.
Now, how was the first, like, what came into your head, boom, once you saw a picture like that? That's 100% nude picture. And it's not like a semi-nude picture. What really came in mind when you saw this for the first time?
I mean, first time anybody seeing this picture will definitely be shocked or surprised.
Yeah.
And due to that, he or she will pay attention to it. Actually, that is what happened to me. I wanted to be sure that if what I'm seeing is really what is out there. And to my surprise, notice, like you said, she just showed her vagina. And you know, in our system or in our setting, it's very, very difficult even exposing, you know, your breasts, some part of, you know, your waist, I mean your thighs, based on our tradition and culture. But these days, because of social media and, you know, people's quest to get some kind of, you know, comfort, in quotes, their comfort, they go to the extent of doing this. And so, to me, I think where we are now as an industry or as a country, there's a burden, which is Abena korkor. She's now a problem unto us, whether we like it or not. But frankly speaking, with what I saw, this is extreme. In fact, this is the what's even the right word? In fact, this is the last stop. I mean, there's nothing more to show again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if quickly you can get on Twitter and check some of the comments that people are making. I mean, currently she's trending on #1 in Ghana.
Yeah.
So I would like the audience to actually hear some of the stuffs on Twitter. So or you can even read from mine.
Okay.
This is very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. And
okay, so I'm seeing Sugar Bread here, and it says Abena korkor they drop nudes like how Shatawale they drop tracks.
Aish. Back to back.
Flex German Online says, I hope Abena korkor is cashing out on all these free porno videos though. If not, then she no be smart cry. And then Zeke Vibes says Abena korkor is singing. The girl is on fire. Indeed, she's on fire, and that fire needs to be quenched before she burns up. And then Sister Coase also says, so who is going to talk to Abena korkor? Because it's not funny anymore. James Tiger says, a politician probably paid Abena korkor to distract us. Youths.
Well,
come on.
let's put a stop there. I think it's going to the extreme. Okay, now let's be realistic. I mean, looking at this, we saw a Piapin Polo being punished for just showing a semi-nude picture of herself and the son. With issues like this, even though it's clear out there that she's a bipolar patient, do you think that the police service should take some measures to, I mean, to put her into the right path, or to, I mean, get a family? If they say she's sick, if she needs to be at the hospital, it should be kept there. She shouldn't be allowed, or her phone shouldn't be given to her for her to be doing such things. What is the proper way that we should use in addressing issues like this?
Well, like you said, maybe seizing her phones or keeping her phones and gadgets away from her for some time is a step in the right direction, as well as taking her to the psychiatric hospital as well. But then these things can happen if, to me, I think the matter is being taken to court and, you know, the directives are given from there. Indecent exposure clearly is against our laws. I'm not a lawyer, so I think that side, a lawyer might be able to do justice to it. As to the constitutional, you know, instrument and all of that speaks against such act. But we all know it's against the law. It's an act that attracts punishment. But earlier on, you mentioned the Kwapin Polo, you know, trying to use it as a case study.
Yeah.
The Kwapin Polo's issue has to do with the fact that she took that picture with her son. And, you know, a report was made or officially made by the executive director of Child Rights International. I think the name Bright appear. And so that is why her case was, you know, given that kind of attention. That, I mean, she was arrested or invited and taken to court. It's because of the child. You know, the child is minor, and therefore, for you to take such photo, including it assume you've at least like you've abused the child's rights. Before then, she was also doing stuffs like that, also putting up some of these things. But then, no one, you know, called her to book. I mean, the police didn't invite her until the executive director of Child Rights International stepped in. In this case, Abena Korkor has gone nude. And clearly it falls under Indecent Exposure Act. And so clearly, if the law doesn't grab her, then I don't know the kind of country in which we find ourselves. Then it means the laws work on certain people and exempt others. But I believe that Abena Korkor will not go scot-free, because look, in fact, this is gross indiscipline, let me put it that way. And we have that mindset, or we have that belief, or that perception that they do this to make money. And of course, social media, they do that for trends, and at the end of the day, they're able to cash in something. Kwapin Polo is, you know, brand ambassador to some products and all of that.
Those sex toys and all that.
Exactly.
But quick one, let me put this in. I think on the VGMA red carpet, we saw a lady like Sugar Titi wearing a dress that we can all see her nipples. And then actually we allowed this on a red carpet on a national television, and we saw Sugar Titi wearing a transparent kind of rubber attire that you can see her nipples. Nothing was done. When you go to her pages, she's doing worse things like this there. Apart from her showing her nipples and the physical vagina, she's doing worse things than this. And well, we've been able to polish her and make her like some celebrity, and then she's been invited for interviews and all that. Don't you think that people like Sugar Titi are influencing the likes of Abena Korkor to do that? Because if she's doing it, nothing is being done, or we don't see that as something which is very wrong. Are we not going to, you know, continue having people like that misbehaving in the society?
Chairman, I think it's funny when is that Sugar Titi's influencing Abena Korkor, because we all know Abena Korkor has been in the game
for quite some time now. Well, let's say Sugar Titi is 100% person, like her mind day. But then, like, Abena Korkor, yes, she claims that she's a bipolar, and then you might really know day like that. So
not even from that angle. I mean, to me, I heard about Abena Korkor before Sugar Titi.
Wow.
So I think Sugar Titi rather is taking inspiration for Abena Korkor. Yes.
Well, this is the clash of the titans. Abena Korkor and Sugar Titi. Who is influencing who? But, I mean, let's face the facts. I mean, somebody like Sugar Titi, what should the law deal with her? Don't you think the law should deal with her by now? Or you think what she's doing is like she's entitled to it?
They hide under the umbrella of fashion.
Yeah.
All in the name of fashion. And recently we saw this lady at Kwesiata's album listening, Ifeodo.
Yeah.
Similar to what you are saying. How about that?
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
It's part of showbiz now. You get it. It's more like, art.
But then this is Ghana. We have morals. We have, certain principles that as an African child, you should follow these things.
One thing is, how many people will have, let's use Abena's korkor photo as example, because currently that is what is trending. How many of us will have these photos on our phone, watch them and delete them? How many of us?
Well, I'm sure somebody sent it to you. You didn't even request for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that, for all you know, the leaders that they are supposed to take this course as you are wishing or as you are expecting, probably they also admire some of these things. They watch and laugh.
And some of them would actually even inbox it because now they've seen how her vagina looks like and it's exactly the aspects and all that. So they'll pre-order the kind of Abena korkor's vagina to, have a taste and have a bite.
One thing is, if you're able to if you're able to understand our laws and know them right, then somehow, if you are smart, you can do certain things and probably go scot-free because you know the ins and outs about the whole thing. Abena korkor, I can tell you that probably she's studying, like you earlier said, she's learned. Abena korkor is not an ordinary girl.
Let me draw your mind closer to something. Abena korkor should be arrested, and this is the reason why I'm saying that. Somewhere along last week, there is a guy in Kumasi, popularly known as Apia Phones. This guy is on one of these Facebook groups, which is very popular, has a lot of numbers. And what he does is that he would post a picture of a lady and himself, and then he would say, oh, this lady came all the way from Sunyani to visit me. Nothing bad happened. She just gave me BJ. And then,
that's it.
And then I gave her Infinix and 500 Ghana cedis. Then he will post it.
What?
Yes. So this boy has been doing this for some time now. Appear phones. I mean, a lot of people, bloggers know him, and they've been even inviting him for interviews because of that. Now, this boy also went to the extra mile and posted a picture of Abena korkor, claiming that I have slept with Abena korkor and Abena korkor owes me some amount of money. It would surprise you that Abena korkor went on Instagram to do a video to caution the boy that he's going to take him on.
For doing that?
Yes, for doing that. That I mean, you haven't slept with me and you are claiming you've slept with me and all that. Abena korkor had the moral right to do that. Who, like, when we are talking about the statue for people who claim that they've slept with people, that is Abena korkor. That is, I mean, that character. I mean, we can take even that word out and put Abena korkor there. So somebody that, when somebody offends her, she has the brains and she has the mind that this person has crossed the line. So I have to take the person on. I have to take the person to court. And she comes out few days to do this. She's not mad.
So from the point you're trying to make, Abena korkor knows what she's doing.
She knows
the law.
She knows. Somebody that has a YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Promoting her staffs, talking about sex, talking about orgasm and all these things on YouTube. And when you go, she has followed all the YouTube adult regulations.
For me, look, I think I blame the system. This is not the first time she's doing something of this sort, or trying to do something like this. What did we do as a state when she started?
We spoke about it.
Did we ever thought of it that she will get to this point?
Oh, for me, I knew that. For me, I knew that we will even cross this point
and so
go to higher heights.
And so we were all watching her quietly like Egyptian mummies.
Well,
and now she's gotten there.
I don't think me and you, we have that power. We can only sit here and criticize it and condemn it, but who are, like, we don't control the laws in this country. There are people that have been positioned in that places to, handle and deal with people who misbehave like this.
What makes this issue very difficult is that people probably will expect to know better and take the matter on, especially when she started at should I say Earlier on, I think her first one was was it 2013 or 2014?
Yeah, I mean that was somewhere around
she was at
2013.
YFM.
Yeah.
Yes, that is when for me I got to hear of Abena korkor because of something similar she did.
Yeah.
Look, from that time till date, this girl or this lady keep posting stuffs like this, and not exactly as this. Yeah. This is, you know, the highest point she could go.
Yeah,
but she kept giving us, you know, an idea of where she will get to one day
in future.
The point is, in quotes, those big men, we expect them to be watchdog and take the matter on and probably deal with her necessarily. She dropped lists, and you have some of them. You see, these people, you expect them to hold her to book or hold her accountable for what she's doing. She dropped lists, and their names are included.
Yeah. Well,
so how do we solve the problem?
They are in the business with her.
Exactly my point.
Yes. But let me read her captions that she did on Instagram when she posted this nonsense. I wouldn't miss the words. I invested my heart. Which hearts? Abena, which hearts did Abena korkor invest? Won kwani oba wa to domudai. I won't continue to say I fall in love before. Abena korkor, tell us. You invested your heart and what? my sweat. Which sweat? So who sent you? Why does smile say any beginning cadaman for friends? So my money, your money, which money? If you make money, use it wisely. And my pussy, hell, go to hell. Which my pussy? Who asked you to invest your pussy? How did you invest your pussy? She's just being silly, and this is the highest point of stupidity, that we should not entertain this kind of, excuse me to say, bullshit in Ghana. We have important issues too. Well, I'm not surprised, because somebody also made an argument that yes, Abena korkor has to bring this thing in to distract, I mean, some political talks in there. We all know
it's possible.
There are fuel increments and prices have gone up and all that. But I'm telling you, if these politicians are behind these things, I'm just saying, if in case they are behind these things, excuse me to say, you are all useless people to do this. If you are behind these things, please. Anyway, this is where we're going to end the show. This is just something that breaking news that just came by, and definitely we're going to go into it, find more about these kind of things. We'll speak to proper people that work within that space, that they understand these things, the laws, what the law says about these things, so that they will brief us, and we are going to follow this issue to the last bottom. She should be punished. Abadama. Abadama, one phone to baby Abadam for one phone can pound. When you go to Dubai, you don't see mad people on the street. So if we have mad people going to red carpets and they are being interviewed, and the next day they'll come and do this kind of stupid things, this country will never grow. We have very, very important things to talk about. Yes. So this is why we're going to end the show. My name is DJ Parker Rich. I did this with my brother Kwesi Martinez. The great news is that he has a new YouTube channel coming up. It is just simple. The name is Kwesi Martinez. Follow, just give you a subscription. It's going to really give you good analysis on issues like this, entertainment issues and events and everything, anything about show business, I mean, lifestyle and all that. So kindly go to YouTube, search for that channel, and then follow and get interactive and all that. So leave a comment. I mean, let me know what you also feel about this whole thing. Is that right?